Welcome to World Sports News with Ernie. Behind the desk is your co host, Ernie. And on top of the desk is his faithful companion. Ernie calls him the rubber ducky. The rest of us on Sports News Review call him Felix. Alrighty, Ernie. It's been a week since we did the last edition of World Sports News with Ernie. And, well, actually, more than a week because I was kind of tired the other day, and I just couldn't do the show yesterday. Well, I just got enough energy to do a nice, quick one, I should add. And, well, Ernie, enough about me complaining. How's your day, Felix? Alrighty. Okay, so the first one we're going to do, Ernie, is netball, again, women's, and the English and Australian League. So the England and Australia. And Ernie, did you see the photo? I mean, kind of helps explain netball. It's like Ernie. I just today's technology, like you get nice I didn't like these people don't exist, Ernie. Anyways, but anyways, GA and Go and no idea. I guess that's their positions. Okay, so now I'm looking at the net, and you see the rim, Ernie. The difference is that for folks out there that never seen netball and haven't yet clicked on the internet and typed in netball just yet. Now, yeah, here's the sport, but no, there's no backboard, so that this picture is fine. There's not like it's missing the backboard. There's just the rim, and that's it. The rim, and the basket held up with a pole, and you can't. There's no, can't you can't. It's hard to explain. You can't. Yeah, it's like there's no like dribbling upfield. It's passing, lots of passing. I can't remember how the Yeah, if I remember the dribbling goes, I always. But anyways, it's gets its like of the history of it is that it's without basketball there would be no netball, obviously. It's just something that was invented. If the sport was invented in England, I read the Wikipedia page, Ernie, and yes, surprisingly, like a lot of people have, and I guess yours truly, Ernie, guilty of not ever seeing netball before, and I don't know if I ever came across the word netball, and I just don't know. And I don't remember before I started World Sports News with Ernie. But Ernie, if it wasn't for your program, World Sports News with Ernie, and finding sporting events that you want to report on, I would have never known this sport ever existed. And am I better for it? Yes, I am. I feel a lot better for it. Like, yeah, I mean, there is a mantra to this, to World Sports News with Ernie. Different, like, just because the word news is in it, that's just uh I suppose it is sporting news. That's about it. But we don't, yeah, we don't get into trades. We don't. Yeah, I mean, we just get into like highlighting sports, and hopefully that people like to see read the board, and now they're looking up netball and like, hey, maybe I can get netball going. Okay, so well, Ernie, I'll put the scores up. I don't know if this light's going to be in the way. I'm not gonna. Do I need to put it up with the? Okay, let me. Ernie, I'll just be professional and hit pause. Then I'm gonna put the scores up now, of the English league, the English Super League. Okay, 8 teams. Alrighty, Ernie. I got the scores up, and the lighting is not the best here right now. I'm not gonna play around with the lighting right now, Ernie. I'm not really worried about it. Okay, except for this wiped out. I'm gonna have to find it on the internet now. Okay, so the first one we got the London Pulse and the Manchester Thunder. So that's 61 to 56. So London Pulse 61, Manchester Thunder 56. I gotta get that pen. Okay, so the black marker. Okay, so well, let me hit pause. I didn't realize, and I'll fix up the board. Alrighty, Ernie. I got all the scores now. The corrections are made. I actually had the wrong score on one of them. See, that's how tired I was. Okay, so this tablet's working good now. Okay, 44-60. Wait, did I get the score? 44-60. No, why do I? Dragons Rhinos 44-60. Where did I get 52 from? The Cardiff Dragons is 44. What possessed me to put 52? That is that's the wrong score. Okay, now I gotta get the black marker. Um, okay, I'll wait till I come up to it. But let me check it again. Okay, I just, why did I make the simplest mistakes here? Okay, Manchester and Lightning 45-55. That one I got correct. I got correctly correct. That one's correct. Okay, Pulse Thunder 61-56. Yes, that's correct. And the 71-70, except the bottom. Okay, the last one. Okay, so Mavericks 40. Okay, so right now Pulse. That's the London Pulse 61. The Manchester Thunder 56. I can't get my Thunder teams mixed up from the other league, Australia, Ernie. One of the things I gotta remember is okay. The Manchester Thunder is not the wait. There is the. I'm pretty sure. Well, in the Australian league, I think there is the Thunder too, and I think they're doing well, or they did well last year. I can't remember, but London Pulse 61. I think that's yeah, that's a 61. I I would have thought Manchester probably would have won this game, but no, I guess London Pulse is doing really well. Okay, then the next game, I'm not sure if it was just a lot of defense going down when you had the London Mavericks 45 and Loughborough Lightning 55. Maybe that's okay. The London Mavericks had a really bad day, but they somehow they stayed within 10 points because 55 is not. At least they held them to 55. And okay, so now look at the. Let's see. Yeah, I probably would. Maybe I should expect that score. I can't remember what I thought last week, or maybe I was like, oh, I don't know if I'd even want to try to find out who the winner is on that one. Okay, let's see. The next game we got is the Birmingham Panthers 71 and the Nottingham Forest 70. And wow, that's a close game between. I mean, two teams that are. If we look, well, that's the thing. We'll look at the standings in a minute. Then we'll go to the last game, and this one is the Cardiff Dragons. And I'll put the score up real quickly. I'll just do. I'll just get up and do it by freehand here. Okay, get up. So I gotta find the score here. Okay, and that would be the Cardiff Dragons 44 and the Leeds Rhinos 60. Whoa, what a wow. Okay, Cardiff Dragons, okay, 44. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Let's see. Let's see. Wait, how can I do a 4? It's not gonna work for me. Let's see. So I have to. If I was gonna do a 4, and then the triangle goes that way. This is tough. Okay, let's try to go that way. 4. That's a 4, I guess. Yeah. Do I copy it? Try to copy that. Straight up. Go straight. Oh my gosh. It's different kind of training to. And that's the most pathetic 44 I've written in a while. Okay, now my thing went out. 44, that was 60, correct? Should be able to do 60. I should have no problem with. Okay, 60. Okay, that's the punishment I get, Ernie, for not getting it correct the first time. Okay, 60. Okay, I should be able to do a 6 here. 6. Okay, I'll take it. Looks good from this angle. Yeah, how sad does it look? Okay, does it matter? Okay. So we'll go to next week's games. Okay. Okay, so the round 7, you got so Leeds Rhinos and Nottingham is wow, is that what I think it is? Leeds Rhinos, Nottingham Forest. Okay, no, yikes. I'm gonna say yikes on this one for the Leeds Rhinos. I don't know how. Look at. Okay, look. Oh no, they're the one that got 60. Wait, Leeds Rhinos got 60. The car. How? What happened there? Yikes! I don't. Leeds Rhinos this time. Okay, I need to know. Oh jeez, the tablet. Come on, tablet. Okay. Oh wait, so Nottingham Forest 70. They scored a lot of points. But that was on the Birmingham Panthers that happened to score 71 on them. So, I'm going to be okay. Ernie, I'm saying when it comes to the game round 7 for the Leeds Rhinos at the Nottingham Forest, that'll be Friday the 25th of April, and it's at 7 o'clock. But let's see, that would be their time in 5 hours. So it would be 2 o'clock here. Let's see, 7. Yeah, it'd be 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, so Leeds Rhinos, Nottingham Forest. That's if you catch it live. Now I'm looking at that and I'm like, you know what? It's this is I'm picking Leeds Rhinos to win that game. I gotta watch these right before the next edition, Ernie. Try to write down my predictions. Okay, or yeah, Lightning and Panthers. Okay, so that's the Longborough Lightning and the Birmingham Panthers, and okay, no Longborough Lightning. Okay, maybe I should. Should look at the thing. I mean, I thought that this is probably the first game the Panthers won. Let's see. I'm gonna go on another. Tab, Ernie, on tablet, and okay, and I'm gonna put the league again, Netball League. Where'd it go? Netball Super League England. And this one I'm going to have it on the standings. Okay, because I got this fixtures and results on one, and then this is going to be on the standings. And okay, the standings. Okay, we got London Pulse played 6 games, 6 wins, no losses. Manchester Thunder played 6 games, 4 wins, 2 losses. Longborough Lightning, 6 games played, 4 wins, 2 losses. Mavericks, same amount of games played, 4 wins, 2 losses. The Nottingham Forest, okay, that's probably why it was a surprise. But then again, let's see. Yeah, Nottingham Forest, 6 games played. They're 2-4. Now, 2-4. So that was the. Oh, they lost that one. Yeah, the Birmingham Panthers of all. Birmingham. They're coming up to it because the Leeds Rhinos. Yeah, they're in 6th place. 6 games, 2-4, and. Well, it was a statement, the Leeds Rhinos, to win that game because, Ernie, I mean, it's like they're just things were stagnant at the Leeds Rhinos kind of feel. I don't know how to explain how, like, I just have like my own feeling of it, like where things were stagnant at the Leeds Rhinos, and like like the words changes would be made, and that somehow got them to go to just like to really score on a opponent that's has 5 games with no wins and 5 losses. Okay, they have that one game they have to make. I don't know what's going to happen. That make up. Okay, they got to make up that one game. Okay, so let's see the Birmingham Panthers. 5 games played, 1 win, 4 losses, and there it is. There's that win. That's it. That's that one win. 71 to Nottingham Forest, which wasn't. They came out. I think if I look at this Nottingham Forest, I think they won their first game, and I'm like, wow, okay. And then they won their first. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember now. Like that's when you need to be able to go back and forth and review. Or at least have it on my sheet what I said last week. That's what I should do. I have a sheet ready of what predictions I made, and then next week I can really, really make a flow, like a flow to it. Because right now I'm all over the place because I just gotta remember what spot I'm on, what team I'm doing. But right now I'm doing the stand. It looks like I'm doing the standings. Yes, if it was the playoffs right now, it would be the London Pulse, the Manchester Thunder, Loughborough Lightning, and London Mavericks. And yeah, Nottingham Forest would be 6 games played, 2 games won. Yeah, there would have been 2 games, but yeah, they would have. Well, we'll see during the season if they can. See, like an 8-league team, like making the playoffs. Well, you got a better chance than say a league of 28 teams or 32 teams. With whatever the NBA has and whatever NHL has. With that many teams, yeah, that's why there's 16 teams in the playoffs. But yeah, I mean, you got to go through a lot of rounds, and this one, 2 quick round, 1 game, instead of 4 out of 7. So yeah, I mean. So yeah, there's just single round elimination for the championship. So we're looking at that. Yes, I made my. Did I make all the games? Yeah, I did all the games, but let's see. Well, let's see the last game would be. Okay, so the Thunder and Mavericks. Okay, Manchester Thunder and the London Mavericks. I'm looking at the scores and I'm looking. See, I'm gonna say the Manchester Thunder probably should win this one. Did I do the Pulse and Dragons? Oh my gosh. The London Pulse and the Dragons. Oh, please take it easy on the Dragon. Hey, Ernie? Oh, please, London Pulse, take it easy on the Dragon at the end. Don't worry about scoring at the end. If they don't seem to attack you very hard with trying to press, lay on, yeah, towards you, because it's going to be that kind of game, Ernie. I predict it. The score will be. I don't know. It's hard for me to, as far as viewing again. Once again, as far as viewing, I don't know how to view it right now. If it's not on the major sports, and that's where networks on, I'm not sure how to review it. Alrighty, okay. I'm just. What am I looking for now? Is okay. So now I got scores up of the London. For this one, next one is only 2 games played. Um, Okay, there was. Well, I'm talking about the Australian one, so I'll get it on pause, Ernie, and I'll put the score up for the next one. Alrighty, Ernie. Oh, I'm gonna shook the microphone. Alrighty, Ernie. Got the Australian women's scores up, and there was only two games. They only played two games this, and then there'll be two games played on Saturday. Now we'll get, or no, four games on Saturday. Okay, either way. Okay, so there's two games played on Sunday and both on Sunday actually. Okay, so two games that were played on Sunday. One was the Mavericks, the Melbourne Mavericks, and the Giants netball, which is out of, if I remember correctly, it's this. Which one was it again? New South Wales, Sydney. I think it's, yeah, because, yeah, they're in the, yeah. This is out of the, I think, Sydney area, but anyway, Giants netball. Yeah, they're not doing so good. I mean, we can. Well, it seems like last season they were really on top of the league. 1 second, folks. All right, okay, so I was talking about the score. I guess I don't have the luxury area of putting the video back a few seconds or a minute just to see. But no, it's either pause and then resume. Okay, so looking right now, Melbourne Mavericks, yeah, Giants netball. I said the score. Okay, now we get to the next game. Adelaide Thunderbirds 57 and the NSW Swifts. That's New South Wales. And I think the Giants netball in New South Wales, I think they play in the same area. Like they're two teams. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, Adelaide Thunderbirds 57, NSW Swift 65. I I kind of last season I can't remember. I just can't remember last season because Adelaide Thunderbirds. I don't even remember if they made the playoffs. I couldn't remember if they made the second round. Like the elimination round, as they call it. And let's see. Well, we'll go to the next game will be. There's actually going to be four games again this weekend, which is. Oh wait, six games. Wait. Okay, wait. This is going too far in advance here. Okay, Sunday, April the 20th. The Mavericks and Giants. That's right now. Okay, that happened. Okay, okay. We got two scores. Okay, here we go. Saturday, April the 26th, and Sunday, April the 27th. Saturday, May the 3rd. Saturday, May the 3rd. Then Sunday, May the 4th, and Sunday, May the 4th. Oh, it must be the two. There was only two games, and somehow one team, the Swifts have to play again on this. Let's see. On Sunday, May the 4th. Sunday, May the 4th. The Swifts have to play again, and Sunday, May the 4th, the Mavericks have to play again. Yes, but they're playing the Vixens and they're playing the Firebirds. Oh, yeah, and the Swifts playing the Firebirds. This must be the makeup game for the game that was. They stopped the game. This must be the makeup game. Okay, and let's see over here. They're probably going to put the score up, the time to stop the game, and then continue from there. That's what I'm guessing. Because I'm looking ahead, and on Saturday, Longborough Lightning and what's the Firebirds again? Oh, I forgot. Oh, yeah, because they're not up on this board right now. The Queensland Firebirds. Okay, so it's the Sunshine Coast Lightning and the Queensland Firebirds. Okay, now I'm gonna have to do the same thing where I'm gonna get the other tab. Okay, so I got that one. Get the other tab in with the standings. Okay, so I'm gonna put Nepal, Australia, Suncorp, and let's see the fixture, the ladder, teams, the brackets, guide. Okay, I wonder if do I put ladder? No, I don't. No, I don't. Stats, teams, fixture. Where's what I'm looking for? Yeah, it's the ladder. Okay, it's the I did the correct term. Okay, so the Swifts so far they've played 3 games and have won all 3. Now here's the discrepancy. The Queensland Firebirds only played 2 games, but they won both. Okay, then the Adelaide Thunderbirds played 3 games, lost 2. Okay, so that's okay. So that's and okay, so that's probably them because that's all they or is it a loss? Oh, there's a draw. Oh, there's a draw. Oh, okay. There's the 2-1. Okay, I was wondering how does that? It's 2-0. It looks like it doesn't add up to 3. Okay, so and then the Mavericks, the Melbourne Mavericks, 3 games played, 1 win and 2 losses. Okay, and but it's the Longborough Lightning only played 2 games, and so did the Vixens only play 2 games. So they're going to be playing again. I see why they'll be playing that 5th and 6th game. Okay, so they're going to be playing again, but they played 2 and they're 1 they won 1 game, no draws, and lost a game. So yeah, that gives you 4 points. Yeah, it gives you 4 points. 2 games. I didn't realize you get 4 points for a win. Oh wow, that's a lot of points for a win. Okay, so I'm not sure why. Let's see now. Okay, the Vixens, Galaxy. Okay, Giants. Okay, I can't. So, the Fever. I guess for some reason the Fever only. Wait, the Fever are only playing 2 games, and they're okay. Oh yeah, they didn't play this week, so yeah, they're playing in that extra game too. Okay, kind of quick. Okay, whatever. They only like I said, there's only 2 games, Ernie, and there's going to be extra games this weekend for the Australia. Okay, so so I got that. I got the okay. I know where they stand, and Mavericks are the one that. Okay, so the Mavericks are the last team. Thunderbirds are in the, but it's still early in the season. I shouldn't even. It's so early in the season. Okay, but either way. So when it comes to the Vixens and the Fever, the Vixens are going to want this game really bad because it's like if it's one of those things where they were going to lose against the like right now the best team, and that would be the Swifts. The Vixens on their calendar mentally they don't say it to each other. They're just kind of like players mentally say that to themselves. Are thinking like, yeah, we got to win the Fever game. We got to win the Fever game because you already they could be on they could you know they could be hungry for 1 win, as they say, and we don't have the team that's going to provide it. Let them do an upset against a bigger opponent. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, you can't. Okay, so it's early in the season. Yeah, the Adelaide Thunderbirds. Yeah, that they came up. I remember last week they came up. I can't remember the Queensland Firebirds. And the were they? I don't remember if they made the. I just got to. Ernie, I have to put a third tablet next time, and when I'm doing these is get last year's playoffs to remember the second round elimination round to just to be able to figure it all out. Like what's how's it like But then again, it could be completely different teams than last season, Ernie. So yeah, who knows? I mean, well, Ernie, we have gone long enough on netball, correct? Okay, no, didn't realize it was 30 minutes. Well, doesn't bother me. Okay, so we're going to get to our next sport, and I just have to take this board off. I don't really need to pause. Okay, I just got to get up. Okay, and okay, I'm just going to get up right now. Okay, let's get get. Okay, just got to get. I'm just going to get this. Okay. I just gotta take this off, Ernie. No need to pause it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, because luckily we've got badminton. Yeah, it's Malaysia, May the 20th and the 25th. Okay, now, this one is a. I looked on the schedule, Ernie, and for this one, it's. As far as like tournaments going right now, I I tried to find something that's like got a decent prize pool for what I expect a badminton would be, and that's the one we tried. Like I of all the events that I've seen, like for the badminton, that's why I'm like it's like already up, and it says May the 20th and the 25th, and Ernie's like, why so far in advance? Because it's gonna stay up for the next week. It's Ernie. Let's see. Actually, wait a minute. It's over. May the 25th. No, 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 no. Not yet. Oh, no, no. It's got. We still got one more week of it, Ernie. And then we could take down the badminton. So yeah, I mean, uh, it's just because I just because the netball's staying up till the end, and then first it's gonna England is gonna when England's finished first, that's gonna be gonna take the words England out and then put just leave up Australia. And right now I'm looking at with the limited amount of room I had left on the bottom. That's why I filled up quickly, and it's gonna stay for a while, 2 weeks now at least. Yeah, because yeah, on the next edition of World Sports News with Ernie, we'll have the who won. Yeah, we'll have who won the event, and but as far as viewing goes, I don't know how to put it. Why do I got the light on the camera for? Why isn't it light away from the camera? There we go. I don't know. Yeah, leave it at that. Okay. Alrighty. I'm trying to light it up. Alrighty. Okay, so I mean, let's see. Yeah. Well, once again, Ernie, as far as like reporting on badminton, we're not gonna report on like someone's backyard tournament, Ernie. I mean, we're not. I'm not gonna have any interest in that. I have interest in like professionals, Ernie. Like like I want to watch the top of the world. Players that are devoted to playing badminton as professional do the tour, and right now it's the perfect. Because right now in Malaysia it's actually wintertime, which but then again, what is winter over there compared to anywhere up in the northern hemisphere? Okay, so like I mean higher up in the northern hemisphere. Yeah, Malaysia isn't. I'm pretty sure Malaysia isn't in the northern hemisphere. Okay, so now what I was I gonna say is let's see. Yeah, I think we'll just go to the next board. I mean, we'll just go to the next board. Right? Just kind of get this more of a flow here, Ernie. Right now, I'm just kind of like taking too long. Alrighty, Ernie. Let's start with the next sport, handball. And I got it all figured out, Ernie. I did better research this time. It's the Women's European Handball Federation Champions League, and it's the final will be like in June of 2025. So yeah, it's coming. I've had the wrong information. Well, somewhat. I didn't know. Like I actually didn't know what it was. Okay, so that's there's lots of handball to be played. There's actually leagues going on also, but there's too many. When I know it's gonna be tough. I'm gonna remember in the men's leagues if when there's playoffs, then I'm gonna start mentioning teams that win in the leagues. But there's so many teams to follow right now. It would be too hard or anything for the like. For now, just gonna get into the like just the national teams. Ernie, I should also. You know what? This doesn't need a pitcher. Handball. You pretty well. Um, it can't. Maybe I should put team handball, like the TEAM on it, and because it's not to make sure that not to get mixed with the handball that some people think with the hitting against the wall. This is team like a team, throwing the ball as passing, and then like they have like the smaller soccer net style, like soccer style net, and they have the goaltender and try to stop that the regulation the size whatever the size is the handball the actual and it's I think it's smaller than a soccer ball, but I mean I don't know if you're allowed to grab how it works like the grab. I never really like it's hard to it's hard to find it on television. I should just look at more highlights and Ernie. I just well once again Ernie, it's a sport that Ernie likes to be informed of, and that's handball, the team handball. And but right now, Ernie, the reason is it says like how I highlight it now, women's each because it's like because it's you got nation versus nation on that, and once again, Ernie, it's not it's a non-combative sport, so we're not no like it's like it's yeah, I mean there's no tackling or something like that, and there's no you know what I'm saying, Ernie, now. So there's no like it's not a contact sport. I should have said combative mean more like two players, two opponents against each other, like the fencing and that's combative sport. But this is like more of a like I said the it's a non-contact, Ernie, and so yeah, I mean like to report on it, Ernie, we have to just stick with the like we have to stick with the somewhat like let's face fast, nation versus nation. It's easier to follow when you're just for a person like me to just if I'm gonna watch handball, team handball. Yeah, I'll watch the men's. Just sure, I'll watch the men's side. I mean, of course, that's not. But right now, it's just all league play, and what do I pick, and which league do I pick, and which like what. So in other words, like when. So this one, it's like, well, it's just got that feel of of easier to follow, and so yeah, I mean, like I said, Ernie, it, it's how do I say it fits your mantra. Handball fits team handball like this fits your mantra, Ernie. And okay, so well, we did our part, Ernie. You just kind of bring it out there and say, hey, you can watch some handball. We did already the netball, and then we go on to the next one with the next sport we're gonna put up is darts. And this one, darts, I did find something of interest, Ernie. It has to once again, Ernie. It's not gonna. We're not gonna highlight. Like a darting event of say a local pub. It's not. No. We're not. Now, for a worldwide appeal, like remember this video could be seen worldwide, and someone is going to want to see darts. They want to see the best. They want to see the best. And this is, I'm going to say, this is a chance that you're going to see the. I didn't. Let's see. Oh, is it May the 2nd to the 4th? Yeah. So I'm hoping that there's the top notch players. If you happen to try to catch it, that you get the top notch players, obviously from England, and it's part of the PDC. So they're part of the professional darts tour, like and then there's the Euro tour. I don't know if they're different players, but okay. So yeah, so not bad, Ernie. We got darts. Really broaden our horizons, eh, Ernie? Okay, so we'll go to our next sport. Alrighty, folks. And Ernie. Alrighty, Ernie, I should say. And we got our next sport up, and it's snooker. And going to England when it's the World Championship Finals. April the 19th to May the 5th. Now, Ernie, it's once again, we gotta highlight like a good top notch snooker tournaments, and that's what. See now, of course I go to the PDCs, the professional darts. No, snooker.org. Sorry. So, shout out to the snooker.org. I made a mistake. I can't correct it. I just have to go with it now. Yes. Snooker.org for, yeah, I mean, finding these, like being able to just pass on. And that's part of the information. That's part of the World Sports News with Ernie. We're passing on the information of snooker. I mean, yeah, I mean, like I'd like to, like I said, I like to watch snooker, like a Friday night or a Saturday night or whatever night. Doesn't matter to me. It would be nice if I'd probably end up watching the replay of it. Like I wouldn't mind like shutting off the telly and putting on the telly, and because I don't have it on just yet, the big telly. I only got the small monitor on, and well, I'm doing because I'm doing the show right now, and then after when the show's over, I'm gonna be putting on the telly and trying to find a sport or something, whatever. We'll see what's up, Ernie. Uh, go up and around the dial, see what's on. Okay, so now Ernie, once again, I'm trying to highlight. And Ernie likes snooker, and he likes to watch snooker, and well, Felix, there's no betting involved. He's kind of like waits to the end. He loves That's why he loves his NFL football, because it's just structured so easy. It's structured for betting somehow, but for NFL football, it seems like it's structured with betting in mind. Okay, so now the NBA and NHL, that's for real gamblers in a sense. I don't know. I mean, but okay, so touched the microphone by accident. Okay, so now I have to. Okay, I have to. Wait, what am I saying? Okay, I have to highlight like the good sports like snooker, Ernie, with top notch chance of touching the top echelon of snooker players are showing up to this game. Like if someone tunes in and sees snooker England world champ, and then okay, somehow they can see it. They're gonna. I'm hoping that they're seeing the top notch players, the Luke Lidlers and and Luke Humphreys, and I forget I forget his name now. But anyways, at least I know two for two, and I'm hoping those two will be there. I mean, like right now, they're really big names in darts, in the sport of darts, or the world of darts, or the world of sports, the dart sporting world, I should have said. What took me so long to figure that one out? I don't sure. Right. Once again, we can't rewind mistakes, and it just never happened, kind of deal. It did happen. Okay, so 44 minutes into it, and I'm gonna go to our last board over here because I spent so much time on the netball. Well, Ernie, got our last board up and surfing, and this time this is not a month that has any really high surfing events that's like with the, championships or something like that. It's mostly just events. There's a lot of events, and you could like, well, if you want to see, there is surfing now. No, like I said, Ernie, like it's not like it's the world championship in, say, Australia, the world championship that's being held in Fiji, because right now this that's it's I think we're not, it's kind of like we're not in this season yet. We're in, I mean, I looked at the month and there wasn't like really events that like I'm gonna put up. So what I decided to do, Ernie, is to just say, like, for surfing highlights, highlights and the live action. On the World Surf League YouTube channel, you can get both. You can get the highlights. Sometimes they're live streaming events, and it's like that's the whole point. I mean, I could put, like, when I just, I think it could be at nighttime, and I even got the big telly on, and put it on YouTube, and then go to the WSL, the World Surf League YouTube channel, and then I'll watch either the highlights or see some of the action earlier, and take it all in, just take it all in, and do I finish watching the event? No, not for, they're very long. They're like 6 hours, 8 hours long. But I like to just catch it here and there, and if and like as far as watching it live, I like to maybe catch the last 2 hours. That way, it'll be over within the 2 hour range. Whereas because you can't start live streaming it when they start the event. Wow, that's a very long live stream. It's unnecessarily. But yeah, so uh, yeah, surfing. Yeah, it's hard to find once again in Canada. If you're in the United States of America, But either way, it doesn't matter if you're in Canada, USA, or anywhere else around the world. You, anyone, I should say, not just you, Ernie. Anyone can go on YouTube and then go on the World Surf League, and you'll be like if you like surfing, yeah, you'll be saying, hey, I should have went on this earlier. And, just videos if you want. Check out, of course, that's checking out the highlights, and then of course checking out when there's a big tournament, and like hopefully, like, next time I got surfing up, Bernie, is I'm gonna hope that there's an event to put up, and right now I'm, like I said, Ernie, there's just not really something that just stands out, like to put it in the show, like it's just there's a lot of, there's, like I said, Ernie, there's a lot of tournaments, and so yeah, there's one at least every week, so yeah, but then the next month we'll see in May or June, and we'll see, like, we're gonna, whatever, a big tournament, it's something that I know it's got the professionals, and it's got like the top notch professionals in it. Yeah, that's the one I'll definitely be highlighting. Okay, so Ernie, and it looked a little different this time. Okay, oh, got the Ernie's like, yeah, it is a little different around here. Yeah, I got you're the first one to see the new, like, on your show, the new logo with Sports News Review, and yeah, I mean, well, yeah, we gotta make do with what we got. Okay, shout out to people who help out. to, I mean, I'm looking at it now. Like, yeah, the new logo. Yeah, I really like that new logo. It's just stands out better. I mean, yeah, I mean the other one was hard to read. It's little tiny words that said Sports News Review. But yeah, I could have did that bigger, but you know what? Maybe I should. I was thinking and thinking it over and over, but then I didn't. I missed it out earlier. You only got so much space on those the printouts. For whatever reason, like yours came with the black on the top and bottom. I was like, whatever. Okay, well, okay. So yeah, I mean, yeah, and the other photo too. Another shout out for the other photo that helped out the netball, just to kind of give some visuals. And like, yeah, there's not much that happens on this. There's not much action moving around. So yeah, alrighty. With that, we'll all say our goodbyes. So for Felix, who's sitting on the desk, for Ernie, sitting behind the desk, and for yours truly, all three of us are saying over and out.